Hey guys, Thunder46 here, back with another review. This time I'll be taking a look at a Lux Plezuo, it's a Lux Plezuo from Juden Sentai Kyurager. So before I actually get into the review, like I explained in my last review, my Wi-Fi/cable, it's one or the other, is actually down. And today's Thursday, the 17th, I believe. And the cable guy is coming tomorrow to fix it. And I explained that in my other review too, just in case you didn't watch that one yet for some reason. But this will probably go up by Friday night or Saturday morning. So if you're watching my Deluxe Wizard Ring Box review, which was my last video, on Friday, and then this on Saturday or Friday night or something, because that will probably go up about Friday, about 8 or something, maybe probably a little earlier. And this will probably go up 9 or 10 or even Saturday morning, this review. So if you're watching it then, just know that my Wizard Ring Box video was recorded on Wednesday, the 16th, and this video was recorded on Thursday, the 17th. So yeah. So Plezuon is the partner of Kyoru Violet, who is the third extra ranger in Kyurager, and is only one of those three that isn't a Spirit Ranger, or dead. That's not dead. He is actually alive. Now the thing is, the Kyoru Violet was the creator of all the Kyurager stuff, like the Gobble Revolver, and when you hear the voice in the Gobble Revolver, it is actually his voice. Now he actually injured himself in battle, so his granddaughter, who is actually his helper, to create stuff and stuff, she's actually a new Kyoru Violet, so she's Kyoru Violet now. And they actually did mechanize Plezuon, because they needed him for a mission to go into space. So he was originally an aquatic-based Juden Ryu, and then they kind of modified him to be still an aquatic-based Juden Ryu, but also be able to go in space. So yes, that is very cool, as I love space, and it's just cool to mix it with going to the sea. So it comes to 3 things: Plezuon itself, 1 Judenshi, and 1 adapter piece. So we're just going to set Plezuon and the adapter piece aside, and we can take a look at the Judenshi. So taking a look at the Judenshi, it's number 9. Cast in nice purple plastic. As you know, 1 through 10, the Judenshi are partnered with a Kyurager. 10 has not been released yet, but yeah. So number 9, like I said, nice purple color. You get the thing, or the little sticker of Plezuon right there. You get the little glow in the dark. You see it is a long necked dinosaur, and it is what most people believe to be a Loch Ness monster, but nobody's really proven that that's real. But if the Loch Ness monster is indeed real, then this is what most people think it is. I think it's called a Plesiosaurus. So braving in, you get the nice purple color there, and you get some, you can tell that Plezuon was modified because you do see some rockets on his back, and here there are none. So this is kind of before he was modified. And here's the pin combo. On the back it says Plezuon, of course, nice purple color. Bandai 2012 Thailand. So that's his Judenshi. And now we take a look at the sounds of the Gobble Revolver. Okay. So braving in. And now for the singular Juden Brave finish. And now we can do the double attack. And I will have Gobbletier right here, one of my many Gobbletier batteries. And now we can switch them around. Okay. And we actually don't need to look at the sounds in Kyoryugen. And it actually kind of works out as, it's similar to Terragordon, where you can actually hear the Kyoryugen sound just built into Plezuon. But I will just show up the sounds of Gabutira, and I won't do Kyoryugen, because you will hear that sound. Because I have reasons, because I don't want to form Kyoryugen right now, and also just because, it is in Plezuon itself. So, just as Gobble show up Plezuon, and of course, that is the same exact sound as the Gobble Revolver. So, now we take a look at Plezuon. So he is cast in a nice, it's white plastic, but there is also a nice purple plastic, which I really like to match, the color of his Judenchi. So starting off with the head, you get the head, of course, some nice green eyes, some nice silver teeth, and I don't know what these two yellow things here are. Oops. And this always falls off this piece right here. Let me just put that back on. Yes, you get some nice eyes there. Nice, I don't know if they're like headlights or whatever. I don't know. And then you get some teeth. The mouth is open. And here, actually, you have the Judenryu part. Now, it's actually interesting, as you can see it through this purple transparent window thing here. And this lever is to pull up and back the Judenchi, which is how the toy works. So you have to you can't do it like this. You have to push it down and then pull back, and then you can go like that. Now, it's different. This is one of the signs that it was mechanized, as, all the other ones for the Judenryu have either you can see part of the Judenchi sticking out, or none of the Judenchi. As for this, you can see the whole thing in it, so it is quite different from the rest of the Judenchi, or Judenryu, sorry. Here you have two buttons which activate the sounds. A triangular button looks like Plezuon, and then rectangular button. Here, just detailing, just like the other Judenryu you have. Here you have the tail, which will become the head. On the back, you have a big golden Kyoryuger symbol, and that will come into play later a little bit. You'll see it a little bit later. This is just another piece which will come into play later, and they decided to store that back there. And you can see two big rockets right here. Now, this is actually his rocket mode. So, it's when the rockets are all folded up, and then the rockets are ready to go in space, as it kind of looks like a rocket ship. So, I guess it would blast off like that. I think I've seen it in this show. I think they've showed it off, but I just don't really remember. So, blast off. Woo. Okay. So, yeah. Now we can change it to its second mode, Judenryu mode. All you have to do is put it down and pull it down. So it's very simple, as you can see. Now, new detailing is you actually have the Plezuon's legs and, 4 legs here, and they were covered up by the rocket. So you do have them right here, here, and then here, and here, and here. So you do have it like that. I prefer displaying it in rocket mode, because I think it looks pretty cool. Or out of these two modes, I prefer displaying it in rocket mode. But here is Judenryu mode, and that's, very simple to change into. So now we'll just fold it back up. Now, changing it from these two modes don't change any sounds whatsoever. But, yeah. So the whole sound, all the sounds are activating in this neck and head part. So just turning it on, you will get that simple sound. Now, when there's no Judenchi in him, you can press the +1 button, and you get like a roaring sound, and when you hold it down, you get that sound, which is the same sound if you put it in Kyoryugen. So that's why I didn't do that. Besides the other reason, I didn't want to form Kyoryugen right now. And if you press the rectangular button, you get like a laser firing sound, and you can hold it down for rapid fire. And now the reason why I didn't want to do that, and there is another reason for later, but one of the reasons I didn't want to show it off Kyoryugen was because I wanted to compare it to Gabutira. So as you can see, it's really hard to fit both of them in the camera screen, so I might have to move back a bit. Alright, so let's just move it over a bit. As you can see, Gabutira is taller, but Plezuon is wider. So they are the two biggest Judenryu released so far. Or, well, it's actually tied. Gabutira is actually tied with another Judenryu. and I'm not going to spoil that because you probably already know because I mentioned it before. But it's not number 10 Juden Ryu. It's not the one that will be released. It's already been released, and I mentioned it before, and it is just a remold of Gabutira. But yes, so that is just a size comparison. And now what we can do is we can form Plezuo, which is Kiryu Violet's personal mech. Now, Plezuo can indeed form a mech by himself, so we won't have to bring any other Juden Ryu in for this combination. So let's just turn it off so we don't get like any, like weird. Well, actually, no, I forgot. So now what we can do is so we can put the Judenshi in and show off the sounds here. So just putting it in like that and pulling it back. So it said Gabarincho Plezuon, and you will notice you get that sound when you pull out the Judenshi. You'll notice that. Here's my Gabutira battery, or one of my 4 Gabutira batteries. Putting it in. Oops, what is going on? This is actually a little hard. It will say Gabarincho Plezuon no matter what Judenshi you put in there. So just put it back in Plezuon, because Plezuon ever only put Plezuon Judenshi in his mouth. So now what we can do is we can press, I don't want to press the triangular button yet because that's for later. But for the rectangular button, this will do his, now this will activate special attack. So this is actually, I'm not going to actually show it off, but he uses this when he's in his own mech, Plezuo. And I will show that off there. I forgot that he doesn't ever use it in here, so I'm not showing it off in this mode. He never uses it. So it might be a little confusing, sorry. So now we can change it to Plezuo. What you have to do is take the head off entirely. Take off the rocket pieces. And this just assembles, basically requires a bunch of disassembling of Plezuon. Take off both the rocket pieces. Take off both of these. And then you have this part here. Take off the tail. And take off this piece, which already fell off in this case. You want to pull it up like that. Spread the legs. Hold it. Put these ports down. Click them out 1 notch. Next, what you're going to do is you're going to take these pieces. We'll do the rocket pieces, and we are going to attach them on the feet, and so they can act basically as giant feet or slippers, and they do look quite silly looking when they are on here, just because of how big they are. So there you have that, and now we can turn around to the back. And what we can do is take, what you're going to do, hold on, I just forgot, okay. You're going to take this piece right here, this piece, and there are 2 of these, and there are 2 fists here. But you're going to take the right fist, the left fist, sorry. The left fist, and just plop that right here. Like this, like so. Now, we can take the wrong fist. I'm so sorry. You are supposed to take the right fist and put it on here, okay? Next, what we can do is take the left fist and put it on here. Like so. So you have a little fist here. Next, what we do is take, not yet, actually. We will take this little black piece right here, and you just want to attach it to that little clip right there. Just like so. And I think that, I'm not 100% sure, but I think it's supposed to be that. I'm not sure if it's supposed to be this way, like this way, or this way. I think it's supposed to be that way, so that's what I'm going to do. But yeah, not really big of a deal. So just put it like that, and then of course, we can take the Plezuon head. I'm going to be very careful so I don't hit the sounds. Attach it on this port, this Juden Ryu port right here. Take the head, push up, and plop it on. And there you have Plezuo. So, there you get the sound for Plezuo. And, you know, it's very cool. It is like a space theme, so that is that type of music. So here you have a giant rocket ship thing. As you can tell, it is not much like the other Genryu that look actually like dinosaurs in their mech, or in their robot mode, or mech, or, you know, like the mech, their mecha mode, or not, their combined mode, or their own, like, their own, okay. They're like their own robot. When the other Genryu are formed to make a robot, you can tell that they are dinosaurs. Now, for Plezuo, you can't tell so much as it does look very mechanical and it looks very spacey. You got, you know, the top right here is supposed to resemble a rocket ship. Of course, you got the two rocket legs. The only thing that really gives it away that is a dinosaur is this arm right here. Now, just take a look at the face. It's, wow, can't even see that. You can, actually what I'm going to do is just do that. So as you can see, this top part is supposed to resemble a rocket ship, blasting off. And the face here, it's a gold mouth plate with some couple green eyes. And then you get the, red, just sides there. Looking very nice. And just plopping that back on. And yeah, so articulation-wise, the arms are 360. But you do have to, you know, this does block the way, so you have to put that in, or push it in one notch, and then pull it out. And this arm does too, but I just don't want it to fall off. Now, the special attack here is what you want to do is lift up Plezuon's arm and press the rectangular button. You're going to crank this 3 times. It said san, which is Japanese for 3. It said ni, which is Japanese for 2. And then it said each, which is Japanese for 1, and then you get the attack sound. So that's like a countdown attack, which is very cool. Blasting from Plezuon's mouth, yes. So if you hold it down, it doesn't do anything. So it doesn't do anything different if you hold it down. So, of course, and how I got the Plezuo sound was just pressing the triangular button. So, the legs actually do have some articulation, moving in and out kind of like that. And they can move like back and up, but that is just for transformation to Plezuon. And let me just put this rocket back on. And I guess it will break off some pieces. You know, I haven't really messed with this too much, so I don't really, you know, I don't know what's going to break off and when. But yeah. So there is Plezuo. I think it actually is my favorite of the 3 modes that he has by himself. I know a lot of people don't like it. It looks kind of silly with the slippers, but I do like it a lot. I like the rocket ship theme. It's very cool. And as you can tell, the golden Kyryuger symbol did end up on the chest. And Kiryu Violet, the first Kiryu Violet, the one that created all the Kyryuger's mech, or not mech, all of the weapons, like the Gabu Revolver, Gabu Recaliber, put that on Plezuon. So it's very nice. You can see it there. So, you can see the pearl plastic, obviously, and the head looks nice. Now what we can do is create the super combination using Plezuon, Gabutira, or actually, no, I'm sorry, I forgot a little thing. I don't know what's going on with me today. If you want, oops. Okay, never mind. That's just, if you do want, like, even arms, what you could do is just take this off and just, you know, attach that on, like so. But then you wouldn't have any of the sounds, and that's not how it's on the show, and plus you would have nowhere to put this. But, you know, if you do want just even consistency and you're just displaying it, then you could just do that if you want and you think it looks better. I think personally do things looks better, but I'm going to display it how it is in the show because it was never used like that. And I don't think this arm has been ever used as an arm. But yeah. And of course, you can put the head on this side if you want and take that put on here. And you can just mix and match with all other Genryu. You can do Plezuon like Samba Western, macho. You could do kung fu. Any of those combinations. And, of course, you can take these arms and put it on Gabutira. Just to make, I don't know what it would make. It would just make Gabutira but with these arms. And I will just show off one right here. It's not going to be the right one, but just to show it off. And you don't actually need your gentry to clip something onto here, in case you were wondering. So that's how you could do that. But the only official combo that's been used in the show so far, or actually there's been 2 combos so far at the time of this recording. I haven't watched this week's episode. They usually come with English subs on Wednesdays. It's Thursday, so I have to watch it. I'm probably gonna watch it tomorrow or something because of the Wi-Fi. You know, I can't watch it. But there's been Plezuan, Ankidon, and Bunpaki. Now I'm not gonna show up both just because you know what to do. You should attach the arm and put it on. But you know, the one that was in the box was Plezuo, Bunpaki, and not Ankidon, so I'm just going to show off Bunpaki. So to do that, obviously, just take this off, put it on the clip, or take this off, attach the 2, like so, and this will be a longer review. It's already 20 minutes in, but this will be a longer review, so just hang on. Yeah, guys. And here is Bunpaki over here. And just putting that in. And there we go. I don't really like displaying this mode just because how the chain is so long, but it is a pretty cool mode. So there you have Plezuo Bunpaki. You can see the chain is very cool. All we did was take off the other arm, put it back here, and put on Bunpaki. So that is very cool. You can have the left arm here, and then Bunpaki here, whatever you want. You can really mix and match anything, even though there won't be any new sounds for it, but you can just do it for fun. Now the next thing we can do is make a super combination between Plezuan, Gabutira, and Bunpaki. So what we have to do there is take off the head, take off this, take off the rocket feet, and these 2 parts. And what you're gonna want to do is you're gonna want to like twist it around like so, like this. So it does look very weird. The golden Kyurager symbol's on the top, facing backwards. You still have the arms here. You can keep them out for now. And the legs, what we just did, basically you can just take a look from here. We just kind of moved them up and then turn the arms around. Oh, and you do want to take this black piece off right here. So yes, so this is ready for now. And now what we can do is bring in Gabutira. And I'll show you what to do for him. So take off the tail, set it aside, and you are actually just going to do, you know, do what you would do if you were making Kyoryujin, but don't. So, oops, that's a little problem. Like that, and we will actually have it face this way. Now it is quite long, like that way. So, yeah. But here you would have it sideways, just like that. So you want to have the Kyoryujin head up. So now what we can do, and you want to put on Gabutira's tail back on, just like so. So I'm gonna have to move the camera back for this combo because it is gonna be quite big. Oh wow. It is quite a big combo. I might just take the tail off just to show you guys, but just know that the tail is supposed to be on, okay? So I'm going to take the tail off, but just know the tail is supposed to be on the back for this combo. But, yes. So now we can take Plezuo, or Plezuan, I keep saying Plezuo, and just plop that on top of here. And that is actually kind of hard, because there's a clip on Kyoryujin's head, and there is a clip on the back, on that side of Plezuo, and I'm not sure why. But it's not going in. Oh, it's the wrong way. Wow. There we go. Okay, now what you're going to want to do is take this adapter piece. It's very important, and you just kind of want to put on there just because you want to prevent any snapping of the leg joints on Gabutira so your Gabutira doesn't break. That's very important. That's a very important part. So now what we can do is we can take the rocket pieces and just put them on Gabutira. And I will just do that off screen just to make it easier for myself. This is hard. Oh, wrong foot. I always do the wrong foot. Okay. Now the rocket pieces became Gabutira's feet. And then moving up, we can take these purple parts and just put them on the side. But you want to have the purple facing outward. And then you're going to want to fold out this little tab here. It's a little black tab. I will show it off for this one. You're just going to want to pull it out like so. Like so. And then what you're going to want to do is just attach it. Like that. And then you want to attach to the sides of Gabutira. Like so. Okay. Like that. Okay. And then now, you have to open this up and then pull out hidden Judenryu ports. Because we're going to need them. And then now we can attach the Plezuo head to the left arm again. And we can turn on the sounds. Sorry if you hear like TV in the background. Okay. And then we can take this piece right here, that black piece, and the whole reason why they included it is to cover up the dino arms right here on Gabutira by just putting it there. So then you have the dino arms covered up. Then you you can take Bunpaki, put them on like that, and take the head, instead of it this way, you're going to fold it like that. You have a new face, and shake and look at it really quick. You see red face, or it's a silver face with some red detailing, got some nice green eyes. It is actually kind of hard to make out the whole face just because these parts are covering up, this and this. But here is the face, and comparing it to the Plezuo face, I do like this face better. But they are both cool. So they are both original faces and they look cool. So now just plopping it on top of this peg here. And it actually is quite hard when you're doing it last, just because you don't want these to break. And now you hold down the Plezuon button on Plezuo's head or neck. And there you have Bakuretsu Kyoryujin. This is the most powerful combination ever used in Kyuger, and it is very massive, and it's crazy. And that's what I like about it. The thing is it's weird, is that this is combination, it's like the very big powerful combination, and the thing is, it only utilizes 3 of the Judenryu, and combinations have used more and aren't as powerful as this, such as Terra or Raiden, Teraideno, and the combination, well, that's not, never mind, Raiden, yeah, that, and, all the combinations in Kyuger have only used 3, except Raiden, Teraideno, I'm pretty sure. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. I don't think there is, so it's actually quite odd how they don't utilize, more Judenryu, but I guess that's just how it works. And, it is just more odd with Kyoryujin that it doesn't, utilize all 5 of the main Kyuger's mech, which is kind of weird, but I still like the idea. And for this, it's the same idea. You have 3 of the Judenryu being used, but still, you do get it's still very powerful. So just popping that back on. I took it off because this was in the way, and I didn't know what it was. I don't know what so I took it off to see what it was. But it's this, so plopping that down. Now you can see its head more. I guess you're supposed to have it like this, but you can't really see its head for this, so I'm just gonna keep it down like that. I'm not really sure what you're supposed to have it, and you are supposed to have Gabutira's tail on the back, but you can't. So this is the tallest. It's not only does it add height and like bulk, it adds length. As you know, you get the tail in the back, which adds a lot of length, and you get Gabutira's back part without the tail. That adds length. So, I mean, this is a all-powerful combination, and I like it, and I think it's very cool. Now, I'm just going to keep Plezuan in this for final verdict, so I don't have to just take it apart. And this is how I usually display it, because I do think it's very cool. And, of course, you can still do that gimmick where you have... where you can do the attack. And the thing is, it's kind of weird, as in the show, you have, when they do the attack, I'm pretty sure they only use it for Plezu, when it's in Plezuo, but it turns his hand, and there's no way to turn this head, as it's stuck like this, and you can't turn it like that. It wouldn't have been too hard just to incorporate a, like, rotation joint somewhere. And now I'm having trouble putting it back on. So once again, just to hear the sound. So it has the same articulation like I explained, and of course the legs do some articulation, same as Kyoryujin. And yeah, so now you just get the Gabutira head just sticking out of the chest, which does look very cool. And, you know, it is kind of funky and crazy, but that's what I like about it. I think it's a very cool, nice combo. So, I think that's basically it. And, of course, like I said, I keep saying, make sure this is part of the combination. So, and make sure you have that adapter piece on there, because that really prevents any breaking of the leg joints, and you really want to have that on there. Kind of like ones that came to Shinkenger mech. Specifically, Kabuto, Kajiki, Tora, and Ika. I'm just trying to, like, okay, there we go. And, of course, you get the really very awesome head. Very cool, very awesome head. So that's about it. I think Plezuan is a absolutely great mech. If you are already collecting the other mech, this is a must-buy. Just because you get so much by Plezuan by itself. Not only that, but if you have Bunpaki and Gabutira, you can combine it to make this very cool combination. And if you other genre, you can make, like, Plezuan, Western, or whatever you want. Which is, of course, very cool. So, I'm probably going to watch the next episode of Kyoryuger tomorrow after the Wi-Fi's back on, and I will upload my last video and this one. So yeah, it's a 10 out of 10, does everything it needs to do, and it's very cool. And I love the carbonation sounds. And the Bakuretsu Kyoryuger, it's a mix of the space music, kind of, and just like a samba sound, so it sounds very cool. And, yeah. So that's about it. Plezuan is a great mech. And my next review will probably be, and this of course adds no sounds to Gabutira, but my next, and you can keep it off if you want, I keep interrupting myself, my next review will definitely be a Kyoryuger one, and I'm thinking if it should, I'd probably review stuff from the Kiba sale and the Kate sale after I'm done Kyoryuger, and the stuff I got from Anime Jungle, like Forse stuff I'll review when I watch Forse, or if I have time earlier, but yeah, that's my plan. And my next review will be Kyoryuger, probably. I think it's going to be the Super Sentai sets, actually. Or no. The Dino Kyoryu Red and Dino Chaser set. That came out a while ago. A while ago before like a lot of the other Kyoryuger stuff that I reviewed came out, like Bunpaki, this, like by this I mean Plezuo, just a bunch of other stuff. I just kind of put it aside, but I'll review that next. So yes. So I'll probably record it either tomorrow, but just know that if I record it tomorrow, it will probably go up like Saturday morning, just because I have my last review to upload, and then this, and then the other one. So I'm gonna stack out reviews, just upload them one by one. So this is already 35 minutes into the review. I'm gonna stop talking. I think this is my longest review ever, but there's just so much to go over. And I'm sorry if I bored you. Please don't unsubscribe because this is so long. I promise this is my last very long review in a while, just because this had so much to do in it. So yeah. So please rate, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. Check out my channel for more videos. Tell your friends about me. And for now, this is White Thunders 4668 signing out. I will see you guys next time. Bye.